What's up, Raiders? Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we're going over the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla with Radio Tower and Battle Damage. This is, I'm pretty sure, the last of the spoiler E Godzilla figures. Yeah, the other one just has a heat ray.
Why is this one spoiler E?
It comes with the Radio Tower, man. It's kind of implying certain things.
What's that? What's it implying?
We'll get into it in a little bit.
I don't understand. You gotta
Anyways,
tell me, Steve.
get into it in a little bit.
Why is the radio tower in there?
This is literally just the big figure, but small. From at least what it looks like. But
that's not true. He's missing pieces.
He's got battle damage. He also doesn't have screw holes. I hope, anyways.
As Steve's speaking in there.
Cannot confirm nor deny. But anyways, super excited for the movie. Sad that's coming out next year, but at least we're getting some stuff now. Which is cool to see. But anyways, without further ado, for the Kaiju's packaging, got Godzilla and Kong about to duke it out on the top there with the logo. Tells you about the Kaiju here, the battle damage, burning buildings on the side. Got the title on this side, opposite side, just the Godzilla, what it is. Back of the package, just shows you the Kaiju. I like that you can hold it. That's kind of cool. Some of the other figures in the line.
Theory.
Definitely will. Harness the awesome power of Godzilla's thunderous roar and devastating tail whip as the king of the monsters battles Kong to settle an ancient rivalry. Dun, dun,
Does this mean this is a tail whip Godzilla?
I don't think so. It's got a curve to it. Does the other one have?
It needs the bump on the back.
No, the other one has a curve. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
That's what I mean by tail whip Godzilla.
No.
Where's the seizures?
Get those things out of here. God, I'm so glad. Like, to be fair, these are way better than those Bandais we've ever gotten. Like, I love how people complain about these, but you haven't lived through the things that we've lived through.
I feel like we have to upload the videos just so you guys can see. Oh.
Maybe we'll like redo the reviews at some point. Like we could just do all of them at once. But anyways, let's get him opened up out of his cardboard prison. Alright, now that we got the Radio Tower Godzilla opened up out of his cardboard prison, I guess first and foremost we'll start with the Radio Tower. Which is just metallic silver with a little bit of red here and there. It's got a little bit of bend at the top. You can definitely tell like something's kind of like ripped it and it's kind of crushing it. It is flexible rubber, so there's a decent amount of play to it.
It looks weird.
It can stand by itself too, which is nice. So you can have Godzilla like, and then he can pick it up. Well, you have to make him pick it up, but he can grab it and then. God, this was so much easier when I was not trying to do this in front of the camera.
I know
do it. There we go.
It looks weird, but it's actually a pretty good accessory.
Yeah, it's like you get a little building. Like I cannot stress enough of Godzilla figures. Like buildings are awesome for display purposes. So getting extra little things is always cool. And then you can just kind of like throw it aside.
Oh.
Right? He's like, get it out of here.
Talk about action right there.
Rawr. He also has the battle damage on the front here, just like we had with the heat ray one. So there's a little gap right here. You just take your thumb, pry it open, bam, reveals a giant gaping wound. You got his rib cage there. Just basic red. Again, like we mentioned previously, it would have been kind of nice to maybe see like a little bit of white here for the bones, just to give it a little bit more variety. Oh, but this one I just realized that this one has the like the segmenting, like where you can tell where the ribs were. Why does this one have it, but the other ones don't? Did the heat ray one have it? I didn't really pay attention.
I didn't pay attention.
Hold
to the
up.
Side of it.
I just kind of assumed after we did too. Oh, it dies.
Huh.
I'm sorry, you guys. We probably should have paid more attention. Once we're trying to crank these guys out real quick, and I'm just like,
it bugs me.
Yeah, it's like two of them. It's just basic, but this one like has a little bit extra. All right, that's kind of cool. It's not like it really matters, but I guess like if you have them like, oh, I'm hurt, and it's on your shelf, like at least it looks better now. Because before you would have had it like this. Although what I want to do is have it like partially in. Maybe. How the heck do I get this partially in? Okay. I want the bottom in though. The top needs to be partially revealed. Because I want it like this, and then have Kong just like like right into there. This is how he will be displayed. Kind of cool, right?
That is actually a pretty good photo. Wait, no. I need this for Instagram. Back up, Steve. Back up.
But I want to ruin it.
Don't you ruin it.
We have an Instagram. I don't know if you guys know about this.
This is actually
that Arnes likes to steal all my photos.
Actually, pretty good photo right
welcome.
there. Steve.
You're welcome. That's what I do. Outside of that, if you guys see the Heat Ray Godzillas, nothing really too much new outside of no translucent plastic. The paint job is literally the same as the big one. So it's mainly like a bluish gray Godzilla, but you do get some light blue for the dorsal spines, which I like this look. I think the translucent one's a little bit more unique, but this is still like acceptable.
Here's my question. Obviously, at one point in time, he's going to change colors.
Probably not.
But why is there two different figures, though?
Well, this is like Intimidation Godzilla, then the other Godzilla is just like him. Blah. So his spines are going to be like all blue. This is just like him, like, when you see him in the movie, like, you'll see it like pulse periodically, and some like displaying intimidation. And that's why it's like this.
I want to know what happens. Like, now I'm actually, because of these figures, I'm more intrigued into the movie than I was before.
Yeah, like, I'm still, like, excited for the movie. It just sucks, like, how long we have to wait for the stupid thing. Yeah. Like, can we just put it on a streaming service? It probably would do better.
Yeah, I would.
Because it's still...
What is that, Voodoo that they put them out on now? I'll buy it on there.
Voodoo?
Yeah.
Oh, I would hope, like, a Netflix or something, but... could. But, just so you guys real quick, head sculpt, not too shabby. This Godzilla, unlike the Heat Ray one, does not have the googles.
But I like the googles.
It's not perfect, but it's definitely something. Inside the mouth is painted. Oh, he has the gap on too, so if you have the Heat Ray version, but say you don't like the translucent or something.
Huh. Neat.
You can reuse the accessory, so that's kind of cool to see. For the dorsal spines, again, it's more of like the light bluish gray. For the tip of the spines, you get the brighter blue for the base, which looks pretty cool. It does come down the tail here. Again, kind of sad that you don't really see it on the smaller ones up here, but I think on this one, it doesn't bug me as much. Because you still see like they're all like congruent colors, but then the blue shows up when it's brightening up. And maybe it might not show up there, who knows? But at least it doesn't like throw you off as much looking at it.
A lot of questions.
For the most part, the detailing for the body here, it's mostly the same like we mentioned. Like there's enough detailing here to show off the kaiju, but not as much as I would like to see from like say like a Bandai Vinyl or like the NECAs. Like they're definitely a lot duller. But at $10, it's serviceable.
Again, it does its job, man.
Yeah, like it's standing there, it looks fine. It's just kind of like, again, the closer you get, it's like a video game where you see the backdrop, you're like, man, that looks pretty. Until you scrutinize the backdrop, then you're like, that's literally just one polygon. But anyways, for the legs, one thing I will mention here, but I don't think we mentioned the previous one, the legs are definitely a different position. So like this one looks like he's got like a walking pose going on. The other one, yeah, still has the same thing going on. Just double checking. He's got some paint job for the nails here. Same with the nails on the hands as well. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's got a little bit of a curve to the tail. It's got the rounded tip, just like we saw in the big guy. It's definitely a little bit flexible. One other thing too, forgot to mention, you will have to attach the tail from the package, but it's really easy to do. If you have problems, just make sure to heat this section right here in particular with a hair dryer.
Be careful.
Just to pop it on.
Wait. Oh my god, for a second that looked like he has screw holes on his chest, but it's just the gaps.
Oh gosh. It does have screw holes.
They copied too much of the big one.
But anyways, for its articulation, the mouth can open and close, which I really do appreciate. So it does give you some options. Arms can go up and down, but nothing too crazy. Legs can go forward and back. No rotation at the feet. Tail is on a ball joint, so you get about that much play with it. As a quick comparisons, here we have the Antenna Godzilla. Can't believe I'm calling him that. From Playmates. Compared next to some other Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong figures with the Kong with Battle Axe and Skullcrawler. And here is with the other Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla, the Heat Ray version, and the NECA 2019 Burning Godzilla. Here is with some SH Monster Arts figures. And yes, I know I don't have one with the 2019 Godzilla. I'm a little too lazy to go upstairs and get them. But the 2005 Kongs are down here. Woo! And the SH Monster Shin. And here he is for some giggles with some Power Ranger Lightning Collection figures with Zeo Blue and Zeo Gold. And because he's a Playmates figure, I figured we'd do with some other Playmates Kaiju figures from Gridman, or you may know as Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, with Kilokan and Gridman, or Servo. Whichever. So overall for the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong Antenna Godzilla figure, he's okay.
Yeah, he's not the best out of the package or the whole set, but he's not the worst though so far.
Well, out of the four, he would be the worst.
I'm including the big bastard.
Oh yeah, big bastard. Yeah, the big guy. This guy, I would definitely much rather own than that one.
Yeah.
Just because it has a radio tower, I think because it's smaller, the lack of hard detailings is a little bit better in my opinion. While on the bigger figures having literally the same kind of detailing, it definitely is a lot more noticeable.
If you can put the big figure somewhere up high, away from close contact, and you can look at it from a distance, he's not that bad. But the closer you get, the worse he gets. This guy...
The big one would be like, I'd put him in a garden.
Yeah. This guy actually looks pretty good compared to the big one when you bring him up close.
Yeah, personally, I think for the Godzilla figures, it's more personal preference which one you would prefer. Because like the Heat Ray one, while I really like it because of the translucent plastic and the colors kind of make a little more sense to me with the darker colors. But this Godzilla here, I think, is more like traditional for what you would think for like a 2019 or 2021 Godzilla.
Yeah.
So it all just kind of depends on your personal preference. But then again, beam's a little bit cooler than a radio tower.
Yeah, I mean, radio tower is different, but...
Yeah, the only thing the radio tower really tells me is that they might be doing more stuff with the Orca for the movie. Like, maybe that's, like, they're trying to control the monsters.
Yeah.
In a sense. So that's why Godzilla's destroying it. So that's kind of cool. If that's the case, other than that, like, it's kind of weird that out of all the stuff you could give a Godzilla, a radio tower. Without the other guys also having some sort of buildings.
Yeah, like I'm questioning, like, what is it? Or is it just, like, something they threw in there for the heck of it, you know?
Yeah, because it's like the other Kong that we haven't been able to get, he has a jet fighter, and then the Warbat has an Osprey. And it's like, so all these guys have cool vehicles or weapons, and this one has a radio tower.
Yeah, so it might actually be important part of the movie.
Yeah, that's what I would be jumping towards. So, if you guys are looking to pick up a Godzilla figure, I think this one is definitely serviceable. It is cool in my opinion. But, personally, I think the Heat Ray one's a little bit more bang for your buck.
We'll see if we can find the other smaller Kong and the Bat.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, once we find them, we'll definitely do videos. But, as of right now, this is pretty much it for the Playmate stuff. Kong? Yeah, and Big Kong. Which, it's just more of the same for me. Like, I think I would rather just have the smaller one with the battle damage than the big guy.
Oh my god. But
so if you want my personal opinion, there it is. But
we do have to buy it, because he's like selling for $160 on eBay. I gotta see why.
Yeah, we'll review it. We'll put it up.
Buy it right now. $90, man.
You know what? 80. I'll be generous, you know?
Right.
Only because I like you guys. But anyways, what do you guys think? If you guys picked up this figure, what's your favorite Godzilla collectible? Or is Zilla just more your thing? Please let us know in the comments. We also have an Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys like to keep up to date on the channel and donate. We greatly appreciate it. Again, we also have a Discord for the Patreon and a t-shirt shop. You guys like to get some masks or t-shirts for yourselves and help us defeat those guys by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.